What's happening, people? This is Kal-El Can Fly with my wife, Emily.
Hello.
And we're about to get into Season 4, Episode 4.
4.
Yeah.
4.
4 of Attack on Titan. The last episode was very informative and very interesting to see kind of a little bit of that behind the scenes of how everything started.
The other side.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
When I say how everything started, I mean from episode 1, how episode 1 started. Obviously, this war has been going on for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And obviously, even before that wall came down.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
It is. There's a lot of information to sink in.
Yeah.
And to go through. Because I know me and you have a lot of conversations about, especially me, asking questions.
Yeah.
I always ask questions.
Well, it's just, I feel like, even at their age, and especially after living with, listen, taking down the wall, I can kind of see that they were brainwashed for so long. They didn't know anybody there. Okay, so they went ahead with the plan.
Right.
I can kind of see that. But after they lived with the people for 5 years.
And seeing how they were, though.
Yeah.
And what they were fighting for.
Right.
And the struggles that they had there.
And I feel like that's where you some accountability has to come into play.
That's what you said. They've been brainwashed, but you have a choice. So, and they made theirs. They made their bed, and they laid in it.
Well.
I mean, that's the way I look at it.
If Berthold's bed was a tongue and a mouth.
Hey, it's just like, normal life. Everyone has a choice, you know, between good and bad, Like you said, they've been there a while. They see how they are.
Right.
They see, everything that they've been through and the struggles and, Yeah.
The problem is that their entire life they've been told that they're the bad, essentially you're the good guy and they're the bad guy.
Right.
So in their mind, they were doing good. Yeah. But how do you do good by killing people?
Right. Exactly.
But again, they were never taught to think that way. And so but I do believe after they lived with them, and went through the scout training and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
there you have a choice. You've gotten to know these people. You understand their way of life, what they've gone through, because Eren explained exactly what happened and what his experience was when that wall came down. Mm-hmm. How he watched one of those, regular Titans eat his mother.
Which was his stepbrother's mother.
Yes.
Ate her.
Right.
Bit off her head. Just crazy to think about.
Yeah.
I mean.
So it just, I just feel like at that point, there's some accountability. You start to question, their motives at that point. Is it that easy to deprogram themselves after, their entire childhood of being programmed a certain way?
Right.
But I guess that's the debate, how easy it is to deprogram all of that,
right?
That's been filled in their heads for so long.
Right.
But I feel like Berthold was probably the only one that really seemed to question it.
Didn't question it a lot, though. Sorry, he
well,
didn't.
remember when they were on the battlefield and he started crying?
Yeah.
The armored Titan, Reiner, was holding him and Ymir. No, him and Eren.
Eren.
Right. And he started crying. And he said, none of that was fake. You were my friends. And he didn't want to do it. But
there you go. You have a choice.
Exactly. And he understood at that point.
Like I said, you make your bed, you lay in it. And he made the wrong decision.
Exactly. And then Armin went to go negotiate with him.
Yeah.
And tried to talk things out.
Right.
That's where he made that choice. And that is what ended his life.
Exactly.
Because he could have turned...
He was. You could see, so far that I've seen, you could see that he was trying to be a good person.
Yeah.
you know, and all this stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, you have that decision to make.
Yeah.
And he made the wrong one. Plain and simple. You know, he was a good, so far what I've seen, he's a good guy. But, you know, he could have came clean. And as far as being a friend, I believe he was a friend, but he wasn't a true blue friend.
Yeah. Well,
you know?
I do feel like he cared for them. You know, Armin, Eren, all those guys.
Not a whole lot.
I do. I feel like he did care for all of those guys in the Scouts. I feel like a lot of times, you know, you go through those experiences with people, you form bonds. But again, it's his history. You know, when you're in the trenches with people.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But that's fake. That's a fake friend to me.
Well,
that's fake, plain and simple. I mean, that's not a true friend. You have somebody laughing in front of you and being your best friend and drinking and we're laughing and we're telling jokes and we're doing all this stuff. But in my head, I'm thinking, motherfucker, you're going to be dead.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be taking you to the mainland, whether you like it or not. Now, that is a fake friend.
Well, yeah.
That is not a true friend. Sorry. That's just the way
I agree with that. I just feel like he was being pulled 50-50 from, you know, the Scouts versus obviously Reiner and Annie still being there.
Right.
You know, so he had both of them kind of pulling him
50-50. Right.
And he, like I said, he had that choice to make. And he sided with his longtime friends, and it ended up biting him in the head. Biting him in the
ass.
So biting him in the head.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. And so, yeah, I think taking down the wall and how episode 1 happened, like I said,
right,
you can kind of not forgive him, but understand why they did that.
Yes.
But again, after being in the Scouts and 5 years with them,
you know, we get we've gotten a lot of hate, and I hope everyone sees how I feel about why. You know, I was like, fuck you,
right?
You know, he made the wrong decision. You know, he was a fake friend. So far, I've seen he was nothing but fake. I feel like he did care for them to a certain extent, but he didn't care for them all the way.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
He chose his childhood friends over...
He did.
But again, that goes to prove, like...
where his commitment was.
Right, but they were in the trenches together as children, going through their training. And then, you know, they also went through the trenches in Scout training.
Right.
So those bonds with Reiner and Annie were probably much stronger than they were for the other guys.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Anyway, now we've been going for almost 10 minutes on this. Let's get into the episode. There's so much to discuss. It's so hard to kind of fit it in.
We should probably do something like that. Set aside and me and you just have like a conversation. You know.
Yeah.
Sit and kind of.
What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
All right. Sounds good. We're going to go now. No, let's get into
choice.
Hopefully this one does bite me in the ass. Anyway, let's jump right into this episode. Please smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And here we go.
Here we go.
I want to send a letter, but coming from the internment zone, it'll probably be checked, right?
Yeah, probably.
If they see what I wrote, they'll know I shouldn't be here. Would you be willing to send it from outside the internment zone?
Oh.
Sure thing. Guess this is to your
what's in this note?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just and who are you? What is your name?
All right.
Long ago, we Tybers gave Marley freedom and power by way of atonement. We chose to stand by and watch as this country plunged itself into darkness. We intend to reveal everything to the world, during the main event of the festival. When I said I'd come to see the hero's statue, I meant it. Marley needs a new Hellos.
Huh.
Wow.
Theo McGath, I ask you to take my hand and work at my side.
His name's Theo?
Yeah. Interesting.
Falco just passed Gabi.
Yeah.
Look how they celebrate that one win. Dumb kids. Ignorance really is bliss.
But it doesn't matter how well Falco does from this point, does it? I mean, Gabi's so far ahead of him.
Huh.
Did you see how he took
I don't know.
Hey there, kid.
How's she gonna feel about that?
Right.
Falco finally got the best of Gabi.
Really? You beat her grades?
No, he just outran her in a race.
Sure, but it's still a historic feat.
Eh.
Hey, and until they do, I'll keep on working my hardest.
Aww.
All right. Said like a professional
Ryan.
warrior.
She's not liking it,
Your
though.
brother's inheriting the beast, so you and your family will be made honorary Marleyans no matter what you do. You know that, so why try so hard?
I'm doing this for you!
Falco?
He really just up and said it.
He really just up and said it.
Huh?
Huh?
You're trying to stop me from getting what I want, but you think you're doing it for me? That doesn't make any damn sense!
It's to save you. He doesn't want you to
What's
die.
your problem? Hey, tell me!
Who's coming? Well, I should head out.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I sit next to you?
Sure. Why not?
Thanks. I appreciate it. My name's Jaeger. I'm an internment zone physician. I like to come out here and drink tea from time to time.
Good to
Here,
meet you.
like Eren Yeager.
I'm Kruger.
Good to meet you, too. I saw you speaking with a boy just now. Is he a friend?
Guess so.
He's a doctor.
I wonder if he could
I
have been
wonder
my
if that's his grandfather.
friend. After all, I too sit here looking for someone to talk to.
Maybe.
Brush's dad.
Before the
Who's?
Eldian
Grisha.
restorationists were caught, that boy's uncle was
Eren's
leading
dad.
member.
It's
Marley
Eren's
sends
dad's dad.
captured
It's his
restorationists
grandfather.
Straight to paradise, frequently with their families in tow. In order to protect their loved ones, the boy and his brother said they wanted to become warriors. And now his brother has been chosen to inherit the Beast Titan, which means the Grice family is finally safe again.
Hold on. Why tell me all this?
So that you'll stop asking that young man to run errands for you. The Grice family's efforts will have been for nothing.
Said the
if people
Rice
begin to
family?
suspect him of
Grice.
something illicit.
Grice.
And if your heart and mind truly are healthy, you should go back to your family now. The people you love won't always be waiting.
You're talking about that
If you
that
take them
is
for granted,
grandfather?
You will be left with regret.
Who's grandfather? Eren's?
Eren's.
Will I? I see. You have regrets about your own family.
I'm filled with them. Even now, I was so hard on my son. So insistent that he become a doctor.
Yeah.
That's why he took his sister outside the walls.
Yes!
Right. He's
Called it.
right. He's right. He called it.
It's my fault. It's all my fault. Mr. Jaeger, please don't go outside unsupervised.
Oh, he's a patient.
We only have to wait for a
Oh!
moment.
Did he go crazy?
Come along, Mr. Jaeger.
Everything will be all right.
Wow.
Well, that was crazy.
There is but one answer to the Eldian question. After years of searching, I've found it.
Oh.
And tomorrow night, I'll share it. In the course of my first ever theatrical production. I hope that each of you will be there.
Theatrical production.
To the playwrights
Gonna put
and
on
the
a play?
witnesses of history.
Maybe. Oh.
Interesting. I want to see this play.
What the hell?
The festival?
Looks like fun.
What is all this?
Gabi! About time you woke up.
Why is everything all crazy?
It's for the festival. Different people have been pouring in from outside all morning, and they opened up a bunch of food stalls. Here, try this.
It's the best thing I've ever tasted.
Ice cream. Too bad I don't like ice cream.
Wow. They are really living it up.
They are. Oh, pizza!
It's probably nothing, but I've noticed a lot of new things have been happening in the last few days.
Is that right?
Feels strange, as if the world is about to change in a big way.
Yeah. I hear you.
That's...
Wow. The world is about to change in a big way.
I bet it is.
We go.
The play?
Hey,
Looks like it.
how have you
Oh,
enjoyed
is
the
he-
festival?
Think so.
Wait, where's Falco?
Oh, he said he saw someone he knew in the crowd and ran off to say hi.
Hope this doesn't make him late.
That Kruger,
You
I
really
wonder.
can't loosen up
Who?
with that booze,
Kruger,
can you?
the guy who was talking to it on the bench.
Look there. I guess he made it back.
Mr. Brown!
Where the hell have you been?
Sir, do you mind coming with me?
Don't think there's time.
You'll be fine. The curtains won't go up for a few more minutes.
Over this way.
What's this about, Falco?
You can see for yourself in a second. It's through this door.
The door of hope. Oh. Oh, it was him.
I got him to come.
Evening. It's been 4 years. Reiner.
Oh, who is this guy?
Eren.
Eren! I was going to say Eren there for a minute.
He looked so much older.
No fucking way.
Wow.
How'd he end up there? He lost a leg.
Yeah.
Why isn't he
Healing?
healing?
Yeah.
What's going on with him? And him and Reiner's the same? How?
Wow. He looks so much older with the like little mustache
Yeah.
and stuff.
The longer hair.
And his face is thinner.
He's
Like,
a man.
Yeah, I know. He's
He's
kind
a
of
young man
yeah.
now. I would say what? He's probably 25, maybe?
No, I don't
22?
think he's that old.
Early 20s, maybe?
He got the Titan when he was 10.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got to be
Well, yeah, about
4 years,
20.
19, yeah, 19, 20, yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I didn't see that for some reason. But that's crazy. So they did make it across the sea.
They did make it before they
left.
Yes.
So that's going to be really interesting.
So I wonder how long they've been there.
Yeah. Because he said it's been 4 years.
4 years
So,
since they've seen each other.
Wow.
Oh my God. What's going to happen?
But why isn't he?
Yeah, why
healing?
isn't he healing? What's going on? I mean, something happened? How did he get injured? Is he missing an eye? He has a patch on?
Looks like it, yeah. Is he just cutting off his own leg just to keep it up the appearance?
Maybe. That'd be horrible.
Amputating himself every day.
leg?
Yeah.
Stabbing yourself in the eye?
That's some dedication. But yeah, that was a great end credit scene.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely surprised both of us.
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic season so far. There's been a lot more information. It's a little bit different than the other seasons, which is not a bad thing because I kind of like mixing it up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And these new characters are interesting to me. Falco's interesting. He seems a lot like Armin to me.
Yeah.
And so maybe, where's Armin?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, where are they all at? Where's the other ones at?
Yeah. So it makes me wonder if that's why he befriended Falco. You know, because it reminds him of Armin.
Right.
So yeah.
Maybe.
Wow. All right. Well, we appreciate everybody for watching. Please do smash a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you later.
Crypto Crew.